Netrunning in Cyberpunk 2020 is often regarded as the elephant in the room, a seemingly convoluted labyrinth that many players choose to bypass or, at the very least, simplify to its bare essentials. But is it truly that complex, or is there a method to this apparent madness? Today, we're going to unravel the intricacies of netrunning in a way that is straightforward and comprehensible. By the end of this tutorial, you should be well equipped to embark on your own netrunning adventures, fully equipped and without hesitation. So buckle up, let's decode this digital enigma. Netrunning at its core is the art of interfacing with the digital world of Cyberpunk 2020, a dynamic interaction between the characters and the game's virtual infrastructure. It's a role that combines the best parts of a hacker and a virtual reality pioneer, exploring a world made of data and systems. It primarily occurs in two environments, real space and net space. Real space netrunning is essentially a remote control interaction. This is when you, as a netrunner, manipulate devices and systems in your immediate vicinity. Think about hacking into a monitor to display misleading information, bypassing high-tech security barriers, or controlling robotic arms in a nearby factory. Then, we have NetSpace netrunning. This is where things get intriguing. When a netrunner dives into NetSpace, their physical body enters an unconscious state as they immerse themselves into the virtual reality representations of the internet. This is no mere 2D screen filled with lines of code. Oh no! The NetSpace is a sprawling 3D digital universe. It's a place where files on a server aren't just named icons in a folder, but can be perceived as a grand file cabinet, with each drawer containing different digital files. Firewalls aren't just digital barriers, but are represented as towering walls or intricate mazes you'd have to navigate and overcome. Viruses become monstrous entities, materializing as threats that you need to either fight off or evade. In NetSpace, everything takes on a physical form. It's a world where information is the landscape and the virtual and the real blur into a vivid digital dreamscape. In order to translate these concepts into the actual game, let's look at what a netrunner needs to get started. A cyberdeck and interface plugs. These are your keys to the digital kingdom. There's a wide variety of cyberdecks out there in the Cyberpunk universe, each with its own unique specifications, options, and capabilities. You'll find cyberdecks with various slots for additional attachments, offering an array of customization to suit your style and needs. For today's demonstration, we'll be using the SGI Industries Elysia. This iconic cyberdeck may be familiar to those of you who have navigated the gritty streets and towering mega buildings of Night City in Cyberpunk 2077. It's the very same deck found on the lifeless body of the legendary netrunner Raish Bartmoss. Equipped with our interface plugs and the formidable Elysia, we're ready to take our first steps into the digital world. So let's plug in and see what the net has in store for us. As you activate your cyberdeck, your vision momentarily blurs. Then, just like magic, a menu appears floating in your field of vision. This isn't any regular menu displayed on a monitor. It's a heads-up display projected directly into your retina. No mouse clicks, no physical interaction, just you and the interface of your cyberdeck. You see two main categories, real space commands and NetSpace commands. Being new to the netrunning world, you decide to get your feet wet with real space commands. You think about selecting it, and just like that, it's selected. A submenu then appears with two more options, Locate Remote and Control Remote. A bit uncertain but eager to explore, you mentally select Locate Remote. Instantly, you feel a kind of digital sonar ping spreading out from your location. It scans for every system connected to the net within a 400-meter radius. Within seconds, they all pop up on your display. Your immediate digital environment unfurls before your eyes, each device a potential opportunity or a potential challenge. Welcome to the real-time interaction of real space netrunning. With a lay of the digital land, you notice a surveillance camera monitor nearby. You decide that it would be advantageous to shut it down. How exactly do we accomplish this? Firstly, we need to utilize a controller program. These are special pieces of software listed in the Netrunning program section of the Cyberpunk 2020 core rulebook. Each controller program is designed to interact with a specific piece of hardware or system. For this demonstration, let's assume we have VidiMaster installed in our Cybertech. This program is specifically designed to control video ports, which perfectly fits for our current target. After pinpointing the signal source of the surveillance camera, we mentally select Control Remote from our menu. Our Cybertech, the smart piece of hardware it is, automatically sifts through its program library and identifies VidiMaster as the suitable candidate for this task. It opens and executes the program without missing a beat. In terms of game mechanics, the controller program can take over a remote system by rolling 1d10 and scoring a number equal to or lower than the strength of the controller program. VidiMaster has a strength of 4, so let's roll. A moment of anticipation, and we roll a 1. A successful hack. So what does the success look like in our cyber augmented vision? As we succeed, the image on our retina changes. The data stream from the camera to the monitor is severed, and the digital landscape changes subtly as one less electronic eye watches the world. And that, my friends, is how you manipulate real space with Netrunning.